Hi everyone, Tom was here, back at it with another trading card video, but this time it's non-sport, and this time we are going overseas. I didn't realize that Warner Brothers had such a presence in China. As such, Warner Brothers has actually released several, and we have this one, and we have one more on the way. Hobby boxes, like actual hobby boxes that were released only in China of certain WB movies. But this one here we are working on today is the Matrix Hobby Box. This has Matrix cards inside, and this is a product of China. As it's a product of China and it's a hobby box, it's actually surprisingly cheap. You can get these boxes for roughly a little bit less than the cost of a standard blaster box here in the US. But it's got this nice, like I said, hobby box presentation. I don't know Chinese, so I can't tell you what any of this says. So I don't know about rarity. I don't know about certain cards. I don't know if there's certain ones that are more sought after than others. I don't know if any of them are sought after, but I thought, man, this would be a fun, I like the Matrix. This would be a fun, unique, different type of opening. So let's get into this. This is the Matrix WB China Hobby Box on Tom Was Here.
What's up, guys? This is Barbie Blank, former WWE diva Kelly, and you're watching Tom Was Here.
Okay, so yeah, I found these on eBay, and there's always the concern on eBay that someone, opened it or, did something in some way, but I'm like, I don't know, this looks pretty clean to me. I can't imagine someone's going to take the effort to do that for like $20 or whatever this box was ultimately. I don't know, but what I can say is a cool looking box. Feels hobby, feels premium, and this is what you're getting here. Like, it's a nice look to it. Like, it looks pretty cool. Definitely a cool, fun hobby box, kind of like a magnet closure for sure. So, you got a couple boxes here. One box and two boxes. Now, this one's smaller than the other one, so I'm going to open the bigger one first, assuming that the smaller one is probably like a hit of some type. I don't know. Anywho, so we'll put the smaller one aside and we'll grab the bigger one here. Looks like this top of this card is dinged up, but okay. All right, so they're not in traditional packs. They're just in kind of just loose like that in those presentation boxes, kind of those playing card boxes. And I don't know, like I said, anything about the rarity, but here we are. Very nice looking cards, I can tell you that much. And I can tell you this, they're thicker too. Like, look, they're thicker for sure. Nice. Has like a range. I'm assuming this number down here means something. It says TM/SSR. It's got a star 008. Maybe the stars are they parallels of some type? I don't know what SSR stands for. Maybe when somebody can enlighten me. But the stars, maybe that seems to be like parallels, because this one here that doesn't have that nice design on it, although it is nice and shiny, doesn't have a star. It's cool. Cool looking card for sure, but it doesn't have that same, parallel thing on here like this one does, for example. This one here, and it covers all of the Matrix, so you're getting all movies there. That SSR has the star in the corner, with 7 as well, and it looks like it's I don't know the name of the parallel, so I can't speak on them by any stretch. But I'm going to assume the star ones are the rare ones, and those are the ones I will put on stands, not knowing any different. Okay, we got... See, this one's cool too, but it's not, it has like a shine to it for sure. Doesn't have a star parallel. Says the movie that it's from, The Matrix Revolutions. The back of the cards are very nondescript. They don't really say anything other than the Matrix. Then there's this one, has a star as well. It's the Matrix Reloaded, and it has a star there too. Assuming that the star, like I said, means some sort of super short, you know, is that what the SS is? SS like super short, like print, or super short variable, or who knows? Don't know. Okay, and this one's from the Matrix, the classic bullet time. See, I like that card a ton. There's definitely some dings on it for sure. Yeah. Definitely some dings on it for sure. Not a super short print or a variable one. At least that's not how it looks. This one is, though. This is from the Matrix Reloaded. Has like a diamond back to it. So assuming those all are that, now I mentioned in videos, and I mentioned it here as well, it's tough to do movie cards considering the widescreen aspect of it and have them be horizontal cards. I don't particularly like horizontal cards because if I decide to grade any of them, I don't like how they look in slabs. I think they are unnatural looking in slabs, but I understand with a movie that's, you know, widescreen, a lot of these cards are going to be horizontal cards, unfortunately. But this one here, not a you know, it's a vertical and it's UR, and it doesn't have Neo, it's Keanu Reeves, so it just has a Keanu Reeves card with a different back there for sure. So that's cool to get there. There's a noticeable ding in that, and I don't know how well you can see it, but I see it for sure. Then you got a classic, I need guns, lots and lots of guns, scene, which is awesome. And that's a super, well, if these are super short print, why are the vast majority of them in the box? Maybe the star doesn't mean, maybe they're the standard ones, although they are the ones that have the color and the parallels, and I don't know. Somebody needs to enlighten me on these, I'll tell you that much. Then we have a UR, and it has a Carrie-Anne Moss card as well. And then this one from the Matrix. And that one has a shine to it, but it's not one of the different parallel cards. It's just a standard card. This one is another Carrie-Anne Moss one. I believe that's from the first movie versus the second. I could be wrong. But just a UR card. Doesn't appear to be any sort of parallel or anything. But I guess the Keanu Reeves one wasn't either. And then you have this one from the Matrix Revolutions. And this is an interesting card. This is something different. GP... which could be gold print for all I know. Now that one doesn't say Carrie-Anne Moss, it's a Trinity card, so it's just Trinity. And that one has a different back as well. Cool looking cards for sure. Definitely something a little bit different, not something you see all the time. This is from the Matrix Revolutions when you're stuck in the train station. Not a SSR. You got another gold print card, this one of Morpheus, which is pretty cool. None of these gold print ones that I see have the star on them. Okay, this one from the Final Fight in the Matrix Revolutions. They're very nice. I mean, I don't know how well they come across in video, but the shine is really, really cool on them, and these are considered like the standard cards. But this is a hobby pack after all, even though it was very inexpensive. And the last card here in that one here is, it has, so even though at this point this is the final like scene from like the Matrix, like the big fight scene, they call him Thomas Anderson, not Neo in Trinity. It's Thomas A. Anderson in Trinity, which is a strange choice for sure. But okay, all right. So cool cards for sure. That's the one that was a little dinged up on the top there. There's definitely a ding to it for sure. And I did notice some of these other cards do have some dents and dings, some marks and such, but ultimately cool cards. I think they are very nice. Happy to have them as part of my collection for sure. But then we got to see what's in this box here, because this is the smaller of the two, and maybe they have like more important hits or something. That's a guess. I don't know anything at all. Okay. All right. Okay. This one just has 2 in it, and this has, instead of an SSR, this says SSP, which could be perceived as super short print, but who's to say? But it is a Trinity card, super short print, and yeah, a different back on that. And then this one here it says rarity degree of the Matrix. Now that one says a Carrion Moss. It doesn't have Trinity on there, and it says rarity degree of the Matrix. So 2 Trinity cards in there. And then that back one has a different background as well. So, let me know your thoughts on these. Like I said, they're a little bit different. Cool for sure. Unique for sure. Would I consider getting 1 or so of them graded just to say I had one? Yeah, absolutely. Because I like grading weird stuff. I'll grade off brand oddball things just because I like it, even though nobody would be particularly necessarily sought after cards by anyone other than me. But that's fine. But I think they're cool cards for sure. I'll have to check the best of the best and decide which one I want to grade for the old PC. But that'll do it. For the Matrix Hobby Box, you get 2 boxes. Said this one looks like they have some rare cards. This one kind of has your base cards, but also some parallels, some star parallels potentially. Cool for sure. Have you ever opened any of these? Did you get anything different out of these? Did you get anything that you consider, or do you know anything about this particular set that you can enlighten me on? Is something better than the other? Is there something that's considered like more of a short print? I don't know if you can necessarily get numbered cards or what the odds are. I really don't know anything about it. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Like to support me on Patreon like John Bailey, like Brett Persing, like Faye, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, Arena Club. The links are in the description below. But when it comes to the next hobby box, or the next video in general, we will see you soon. But until then, bye everyone.